what is the biblical position on cremation?
Yeah. So,
You can take it.
I'll take, sure, why not? Here's what the Bible teaches, that you and I, in Genesis, God created Adam, and this was mentioned as we were talking about the belly button. God creates Adam from the dust of the ground. Then he breathes the breath of life into his nostrils, and he becomes a living being. Now, the Bible also teaches that we came from dust, and to dust we will return. And that when we die, our bodies begin to decompose. That breath of life that is in our lungs right now, if you're listening to what I'm saying, that life is in you. There's one day when you will give that breath of life back, and you will breathe your last. And your body will begin a process of decomposition, and over time, given enough time, your body will become dust. What cremation does is it speeds up that process, and it breaks things down a little bit quicker. But your body is a vessel. You and I are the original biodegradable containers. And these bodies that we have are temporary. The Bible teaches we'll actually receive a new body in the new heaven, new earth, and that body will not decay. That body will not die. That body will be a glorified body, the way that Jesus, when he resurrected, he had a real physical body. You and I will be given a new body, but this body that we have is temporary, but your soul is not. Your soul is eternal. Your soul will last forever. And so you are a soul that has a body, and one day that body will return to dust. If you're like, is it okay to be cremated? Is there anything in the Bible that says you can't be cremated? No. And if people, and by the way, when God resurrects those who have passed, he's God. You breathe life into dust, he can breathe life into dust again. And if you get buried into the ground, if you're thinking more that's what you want for you and for your family or whatever, your body will decompose and eventually, given enough time, will become dust again.
Yeah, the Bible, I don't know if you said this or not because I was looking something up, but
if it was good, I said it. If it's like...
I'm sure it was great. The Bible doesn't specifically address cremation. That's a personal decision, which you ended with, which is right on. But sometimes I'll get asked, but resurrected body, don't we need to stay a body? Well, people that gave their life to Jesus 2,000 years ago, they're dust, which was your point. Mm-hmm. Also, there's been martyrs through history that were burned at the stake, and so their body's ashes. And they died because of their testimony of Jesus. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring their bodies back together and they'll be in heaven. It's Veterans Weekend. There are soldiers that loved Jesus and walked with him, and they were blown up in war. Mm-hmm. God will bring those bodies back together. Again, God transcends everything. He's all powerful. And so that's a personal decision. If you're like, what about you, Pastor Chad? If I were to graduate and go be with Jesus and my family decided on cremation, I'm okay with that. Because God will bring me back together at the right time, at the time of the resurrection, because he's that powerful.